y'all. Let's do this. Let's come on in. Let's have it. Let's talk about it. What's happening, y'all? It's your boy, man. There's a lot going on. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. There's some things that we got to talk about, some things we got to go over, and we got to do what we got to do today, man. Some things I want to discuss. Happy Monday to everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. Give me one moment. All right. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope y'all having a good lunch break today. Hope y'all having a blessed Monday. It is always blessed to be alive and be well and have your life, health, and strength. Oh, man. But boy, I tell you, waking up and trying to get your day going after a loss like that and you wanted to celebrate and win, it's kind of tough, man. Boy, it's kind of tough, but come on in, man. It's lunchtime with your boy, man. We're going to be on here just for a little bit, but there's some things we need to talk about with this team because we have the playoffs ahead of us. We have some other wins that we must have, but we also got some things we got to talk about because the inconsistencies of this team is kind of getting on my nerves now, and now it's time to be honest. It is time to be honest. It's time for me to be honest with everybody and, say what we got to say. What's up, y'all? Y'all come on in. Good morning. Good afternoon. How you doing, Miss Carly? What's up, Raul? What's up, man? Hey, look, y'all come on in and hit that like button for your boy. All right, now, so last night, of course, we took a knock on the chin that we didn't want to take. We got popped in the mouth when we didn't want to get popped in the mouth. We got elbowed in the chest when we didn't want to get elbowed in the chest. And it still don't feel good. I'm still I'm still hurt about it. I don't feel good about it. I know none of you all do. And I'm just like flabbergasted by all of the videos and all of the comments and everybody just saying whatever, trying to blame the whole loss on Reese and all this stuff. And we know that's not the case. Those that watched the game, we already know that wasn't the case. And I don't know what some of y'all be saying on the comments, on the videos. I'd be like, man, oh my God, what are y'all talking about, man? And it's okay. It's okay to critique and it's okay to tell the truth about everything that we see, including our girl that nobody's a bigger fan of than me, Reese. So today's video is entitled The Glaring Holes. And there are some glaring holes in this team. There are glaring holes in this team. All right, I'm going to say it again. There are glaring holes in this team that needs to be addressed and needs to be taken care of, man. Hey, Colin, boy, it left a bad taste in my mouth, boy. I'm not even going to lie to y'all, bro. I went to bed depressed. I went to bed not feeling good last night. My dog, this is no lie, my dog came in my room and jumped right on my chest and laid there. He knew what was going on. My dog was happy, was not happy, man. It's just like, man. But, yo, I wanted the trash talk so bad because I wanted that win so bad. I wanted that win because it gave us so much control in the stats, in the standings and all. But nonetheless, we're still number 5. We're not number 9 or 10. We're still number 5. We're not 7 or 8. We're still number 5. So we still got to handle business. But there are some glaring holes that I got to talk about now. And first on the list, and y'all put in the comments, and you already know I'm going to talk to you guys. Y'all come on the comments, put what you want to say, and I'm going to address that too. So just give me about an hour, maybe an hour. I'm trying to do it a lot less, but the first one that I'm going to do is, before I do mine, it was Carly. All right, the first one, JC was really missed. That's not a lie. You can say what you want about Jordan Canada. When we found out that Jordan Canada was not going to play yesterday, that left a big hole in my stomach that I didn't want to say anything about. But JC is extremely missed, although it looked like sometimes that she overlooks Angel or overlooks others with the passes and kind of hesitate on her shot. JC is our floor general. And when you don't have your floor general out there and when nobody else is coming in to really take that spot to kind of fill that void, it's going to be hard to win games like that and get everybody in position and set up. All right. It's going to be kind of hard because I'm not going to lie to you all. I don't want Angel playing the power, the 0.4 in an offense like this. I wouldn't want that because I need her to be under that basket and bodying people and getting that. It's amazing you know what I'm saying, how much of a miss she was last night, and we almost still won that game. And also, too, man, we got to be honest. We had that game. We had that win, and we was up 4. We came back and was up 4 at halftime, and then we was up 7 or 8 in the third quarter. And it's just like, hey, man, look, we got this. I was getting ready for dubs in the chat, dubs in the chat, dubs in the chat. And how you like, I was ready for it. And then I'm like, this cannot be happening. But I got to save face on them lives, man. But JC was definitely missed. She is missed so bad. Okay, so when I go to mine, and I need y'all to be honest, we're going to stick. I know y'all putting stuff down, but let's stick one at a time. Okay, so first on the board of the glaring holes that we have, and as you come in, hit that like button, because as many as y'all being here enjoying these videos, some of y'all forget to hit that like button, which is very easy to do. Hit like. All right, the first one coming to the stage is Rhyne Howard. I hate to do it because Rhyne Howard has come out of her slump. The girl was balling and dogging and balling, but last night we needed just 5 more points for Rhyne Howard. That's all we needed was 5 more points from Rhyne Howard. Guys, we have all said this together. When the 3 ball is not working, when the 3 is not falling for you. I coached basketball before and I won. I didn't win the championship, but I did win. And I want to get back in it so I can win, so I can have a player like this. So I can tell them, when your 3 ball is not falling, take your behind to the rim. Go drive. Rhyne Howard is the most athletic person we have on this team, and she knows that. Why do she not drive to the rim and get fouled and go? She did it and then got a 3-point play in overtime. All right. Hey, Ryan, it was not at the time I could say too little too late, but at that time it was too little too late. Do that throughout the game. Do not keep settling for threes, Rhyne Howard. Come on, man. I'm just thinking like, dude, you got the moves. You got the handles. You can get to the rim and score. Even if they foul you, you are an excellent foul shooter. Get to the rim. And exactly, she was guarded by Caitlin Clark, who is a defensive liability on that team. You can blow by her. Oh my God, you can get by this woman. And Rhyne Howard is the first glaring hole on this squad that needs to tighten up, because honestly, we have all said it before that she can be the MVP of the league if she play within herself. I said it last night. A player's bread and butter is not always good to eat that every day. Sometimes bread and butter, you got to supplement that with something to eat, like some spaghetti and meatballs, like my mama be throwing down up over there, something or whatever's going on. You need something else other than bread and butter, man, because at the same token, when your bread and butter is not good for you and you start to miss, it's holding back the team. And there go rebounds that's bouncing off out of Angel Reese's reach. And then we just settle for stuff, man. We can't do that. We can't do that, man. All right, y'all. That's the first glaring hole. All right. Some of y'all might not like this one, but I'm going to do it anyway because I just don't see something from her that I want to see. And that's Tahina Pow. Man, Tahina Pow, where have you been? I have been to England to visit the Queen. No, Tahina Pow, we need you right here from Honolulu to play with the Atlanta Dream and give us your best. We don't want to see you on TikTok doing all this other stuff and laughing and giggling and kiki when your play is not matching up to the personality that you have. Tahina Pow can play some ball. Tahina Pow is a national champion. Tahina Pow used to kill us with Angel Reese with the Chicago Sky. Tahina Pow used to kill us. So what is going on with Tahina Pow, man? She is a glaring hole on this squad, and I don't understand why she is not playing up to her potential this year. Oh, my Lord. No, you're not late to this live. No, you're not late. Nah, Nah, you're not late. You're not late. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. But Tahina Pow, as you come in, hit that like button. But Tahina Pow is a glaring hole. And I like Tahina Pow. I love Tahina Pow. She is so bubbly, so awesome, so cute, so cuddly, man. But like, I don't know, man. Hey, if anybody that I would trade, I ain't gonna lie. This is a day to be honest right here. Hey, we're gonna be brutally honest today. Whether you like it or not, and I need y'all to go in with me, I would trade her, man. I would have let her go to get good Lord, Plum. I would have traded her with a package to get Plum. I would have definitely traded her to get Plum. I would have. I'm not even gonna lie about it. You know, she's the little sister on there, but man, all she is, she comes in and shoot 1-3. She makes that 3. She make that 1-3. Bad on defense. Bad on the other shots. Not driving it to the hole. I don't know. I'm like, oh my God. What is going on with Tahina Pow? I don't understand where her game has gone that fast. Tahina Pow should be the general off of the bench to lead that bench and have us at least 15 to 25 points a night off that bench. And what I mean by that, she chips in 7. Somebody else put in 10. Somebody else give us 8. Somebody else give us like 4 or 3, but with some good passes and rebounds and an assist or whatever like that. That's what I was looking for from this bench with her being the general off the bench. And I just haven't seen it, y'all. I just haven't seen it. I don't understand, man. Oh, man, let's remove her from the board. All right, y'all. Now, this person right here, I defended. I've loved on. But like I said, today, we're going to be brutally honest in the Get Out Your Feelings Sanctified Church. We're going to go and bring up to the board next, y'all. I hate to do it, man, but Coach Carl, go ahead, guys. Let it rip. Come on, put it in there. Put it in there, Coach Carl. I'm sorry, Coach Carl. And I'm not saying that Coach Carl is a bad coach. I am saying that Coach Carl makes some bad in-games moves. Coach Carl makes some bad in-games moves, and I know that it's his second year, and the first year you got, 30 wins, and I know that people are learning what you like to do, and people are learning how you like to rotate. People are learning, and also, not only that, he got to work with what he has to work with, and we do not have the best players on the bench like other squads do. We got to look at that as well. But, Coach, man, when you got – I'm going to put both of them up because this goes hand in hand, and it's not a knock on her. When you got this woman right here, Coach, when you got her sitting on the bench and she just went in there and gave you 8 points, 3 or 4 in 18 minutes, and you didn't put her back into the game, Coach, you got to be held accountable for that. Coach, you got to put height for height. And those that are playing well, you leave them in the game. You take out Angel too fast. You take out certain ones too fast that are hot. You go away from the hot hand. Coach, you cannot do that. I understand that you are limited. I understand that you have players that might need a breather and all like that, and they're okay with it. I understand you are the people's choice for the coach, and I like you, Coach. I really do. Coach Carr, I trust me, I will never kick you out of my church. But Coach Carr, today, man, I got to hold you 10,000% accountable. Coach Carr, you cannot keep Medina Ocott out of the game when the girl can play. You can't do that, Coach. Man, you cannot be happy as a coach to preach three-pointer, and it's not working. I don't know what, guys, listen, I don't know what he's saying inside of those huddles. I don't know what he is saying inside of those huddles. I don't know what he is saying. But according to the players is that, hey, look, he gets onto us. He's getting, I don't understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? You have a height difference when Nas Hillman is not on her game. And let me say this, I forgot to put her picture up there, but Nas Hillman plays extremely well. And then she have a game or two where it's like, when she's a bad matchup. But you got Medina Ocott sitting right there, man, waiting on her turn, waiting on her time to get put in so she can make a difference. It's like, guys, Coach, you got to put this woman in. I don't know what your other coaching staff is telling you or what they're seeing on film, but it's like, hey, man, you got to listen to your assistant coaches as well. Let them show you what they see on that clipboard because they're watching the game in a different aspect than you are. I was an assistant coach at the same at one point when I was in high school, coaching high school at Eagle Lake High School. Listen, we see things different than what the head coach sees. If he's missing something, we're like, hey, coach, over here on the block, you got a height differential right there, and you saw how he made the shot last time. Let's go back to him. Coach be like, okay, and then he'll call, hey, Thomas, go back in. And then Thomas go in there and dominate. You got to be able to listen to your other coaches if that's not happening. But, man, you can't have a player like Medina Olcott who is developing. The girl can play. The girl can ball. We understand it's just her 6 years ago she just started playing basketball. Come on, man. You can't always go 2 to 3. You have to go inside. When I was a little kid, if my mama even smelled trouble in the neighborhood, come inside, Scott. You got to go inside. Did I want to go inside all the time? Hell no. No, I ain't want to go inside all the time. But I did, and we were safe because we didn't live in the best neighborhood, but we were safe, you know? So in the game, I know it don't look tasteful and glaring and, oh, my God, look at all the threes that we're making. But going on the inside, man, get you the fouls and get you a shot at the line or get you an easy 2 points, man. We got to be able to take those 2 points on the inside because we got beat by the 3 and we died by the 3. Both teams yesterday, if y'all didn't pay attention, both teams yesterday shot a horrible 3-point percentage. We only made 7 of them. But listen, Caitlin Clark didn't do well with her 3-pointers either. But you know what she did? She went mid-range. We saw a developing thing right before our very eyes. I wanted to see us go mid-range. So, Coach, you got to tighten up on that, or you just might find yourself at somebody else's church house coaching their team. And I don't want that to happen, but it's like, man, come on, man. You got to be better than that. Reese missed 4 open layup. And yeah, that is true. That is very true. That is very true. That is true. You're not lying on that. And we need to be a people that can love a person and tell them the truth because we want them to see them better. Me and Showtime was talking after we did the video yesterday is that, hey, listen, we are critiquing Angel because we love her for real and we want her to be great, not good. We want her to be legendary, not just good. So, yes, those layups yesterday did hurt, and it just wasn't that last one. You're absolutely right about that. All right? Yep, losing big games with too many threes is concerning. You're absolutely right, Kenzie. Losing too many games, and a lot of games. Listen, we lost 13 games so far this year. 13. I guarantee you, if we took less threes and went on the inside, I promise you we'd at least won like 6 of them. 6 of those games. All right, so that's Coach. All right, let's remove Coach. All right. So, I didn't pull up her picture up, but let's go here, man. Nas Hillman. Well, what I will do is give you her stats from yesterday. Nas Hillman had 6 points yesterday. Nas Hillman has been giving us 17 points. Nas Hillman has been giving us 15. Honest Nas this whole season. Nas been giving us an honest 11 to 19 points. She plays hard. She did a very good job on the coming off the bench or starting because Bree been out. And that's another glaring hole, Bree Jones. Bree Jones was out, of course, but I really think that Nas Hillman can be a good X factor from the bench, but she have to realize she have to play within her power. She have to be in the beginning of the season. She was that voice that would get into people's minds and get into their ears and let them know, hey, our defense is not good. We got to tighten up. Hey, we need to do better passing in the offense. She will be that voice, but all of a sudden it's kind of like Nas is kind of falling asleep a little bit. And I don't understand, why she's falling asleep. And she bounces back very fast. And I'm not going to beat up Nas Hillman. But she did have a second shot after Angel missed that one. She had a second shot. But at the same time, nobody, not even on her, even thought that Angel would miss that shot. So she really wasn't ready to put that shot back up. That was a heave-ho, and the time was running out at the same time. But none of us, let's just be honest, none of us was expecting that shot not to miss. And like I said yesterday, as the live was going on, I said I did not mind Rhyne Howard having that ball in her hand because she can hit that three and she can wake up at the end. And it went exactly how I thought it would. Ryan shoot that three. If it missed or however, I didn't expect her to shoot an air ball, but it went right into Angel's hands. Angel went back up. I'm like, here go the hero time. Because think about it, y'all. Think about it. If this woman hit that shot, do you not know how awesome this would have come alive again? For Angel Reese to hit the game-winning shot, for Angel Reese to bury Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever in Atlanta at that moment when the game was on the line. Because we came alive about it. We can't lie. That game was it was a good game. That game was wonderful. That game gave you, edge of your seat. Everything that you would want in a basketball game, two Titans, a mirror match because they match up well against each other. It's like, hey, if that would have happened, bruh, that would have been it. But it didn't happen that way. And Nas Hillman did have the shot after that. And it's like, wow. But listen, I wanted to see more from our bench. Borlace did good. But Borlace got stuck at 10 points, and that was it. We need improvement. Before the playoffs happen, we need improvement, but we also got to understand, too, and I know we've been saying it all season, that this is a brand new team. This is not the same team from last year. But at the same token, you see other teams that are doing extremely well, like the Minnesota Lynx. I will be a fool to say that I think that we can beat the Minnesota Lynx in the playoffs. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. That is something that remains to be seen, and that they're going to have to show us if that ever happens, of us getting close to them in the playoffs. And that's real. But another glaring hole, y'all. Another glaring hole that's in there. But y'all lighting this chat up, man. I appreciate y'all, chat. I love y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all for real. Thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody that's coming in, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We don't slander. We don't do none of that. We don't cuss. We don't do none of that crazy stuff over here, man. We uplift, but we definitely tell the truth over here with Angel Reese and all of them. But another glaring hole was the defense. Was that inside defense? The inside defense was not there because when you got a player that only averages maybe 8 or 7 points and she's off the bench and she have a career night. Listen, man. Hey, Tipson had a career high of 20 points last night, y'all. Tipson had a career night of 20 points. That means she was beating somebody inside of that paint. Either it was Nas or it was Angel. We got to jump. A lot of times I see this on defense. When we see a player get the ball, we don't jump. We don't jump to try to block the shot. We'll stand there because we don't want to get a foul, and we'll stand there like this. Man, putting your hands up straight up is not going to do much all the time. It'll defend or deflect somebody that's not that great underneath the basket, but, man, you got to jump and try to block the ball. You can jump with your hands straight up. You definitely can. You can put Nas that was on her. Man, listen, she was getting into Nas, man. That wasn't good. You got to be able to jump. This is what I did with my team. I made them practice with their hands up. And I'm telling you like this, hey, it was a crazy practice. The parents was laughing or whatever like that. But when we got game time and they started getting all the rebounds and blocking shots and everything like that, they understood the concept. They understood what Coach Simpkins was trying to say. Let's go up here and get these rebounds and let's go up here and get these block shots. Because you can't be afraid to get called for a foul. But if you do it right, you'll block a shot. And you can't go up here, you know what I'm saying, just look at the rim. No, man. Go up here and block the shot. You got the height. You got the hops. Block the shot. Yes, Tipson looked like a man with them eyebrows going like this. Yeah, I'll be scared of her too. But, man, hey, You got to be able to block those shots when you're up under there. So those defensive mishaps is something that got to be fixed very fast. And it's been happening all season, and we got to stop. When we came out, listen. It's good to have confidence. But I think a target, like I said, we already got a target. We got a target on our back, one, because Angel Reese is part of this team. But at the same time, sometimes it's just good to keep our mouth quiet and put our head down and go to work. When I'm on my truck, y'all, and my normal day is 20 stops a day, it is a blessing to have 15, 13. If I have a partner and I got a normal route, so far what I mean by normal, I got to deliver and put the stuff together for the people. That's a normal route. But if I got a partner and they be like, and they know when they ride with me, I like to get done fast. I don't play in people's homes. I deliver, I go. I drop, I go. I drop, I go. I pick up the load. I drop, I go. So when they be with me, they be like, oh, man, hey, I'm with Scott. We going to get done early. How many stops we got? I say, don't worry about all that. Put your head down and keep going. Because when you talk, the enemy listens. Sometimes the enemy, or whoever, will try to mess up your day. Something might happen in the traffic. Something might happen at a customer's house, something like that. So I don't talk. I focus. I keep my head down and keep moving because I want to get done, and I don't get paid out. I get paid by the value of my truck, and that's how we are. So sometimes when we doing good and we be yapping on social media and we be yapping at these parties we be going to, man, them other players hear that. And they be wanting to come in our head. I already said a couple days ago that we are everybody's Super Bowl. We are every team's Super Bowl. Teams do not play other teams like they play us. Teams do not play other teams like they play us. They want to beat us. They want to destroy us. They want to make sure they put a notch in their belt and saying that we beat Angel Reese in that squad. They want to put a notch in their belt and say we beat the Bayou Barbie, we beat the ATL Barbie, we beat that squad. So it's like, hey, man, listen, we got to go in and keep our head down and go inside of those practices. Practice really hard, and we got to develop the mid-range shot. We got to develop the mid-range shot. Mid-range. The word of the day is mid-range. It's 84 of you in here. Everybody, real quick, if I can get 20 of y'all to put mid-range in the chat, I'm going to be the first one. Mid-range. Put mid-range in the chat, please. Mid-range. The word of the day is mid-range. I know some of y'all might be driving, but after you get to that red light, put mid-range. Please put mid-range. Everybody just put mid-range. Mid-range. Put mid-range. The mid-range shot is a high-quality shot. The mid-range shot is a high-quality shot. You can't be afraid of the mid shot. You can't be afraid to take the mid shot. You got to put the ball in your hand and shoot it with confidence from the mid-range. I can't rap. I tried. But listen, the mid-range is something that they're not doing. We saw Angel pop one yesterday. That's great. Continue to do it, Angel. That would be wonderful. You don't have to take it inside all the time. If they give you that shot, Angel, confidently take it. Rhyne Howard, take that mid-range. You have a sweet shot. Take the mid-range. Alicia Gray does good with it, and she's driving to the hole more. Alicia Gray has turned it up a notch. I'm very proud of her. Everybody from Pow Pow to Izzy Barlace to Aaliyah Now, which came in for 2 minutes and then he put her out. Like, guys, practice the mid-range because we're living by the three and we're dying by the three. I mean, ISO Joe Johnson was an extremist mid-range shot. Good Lord, MJ, of course, had a beautiful mid-range. Kobe had a beautiful mid-range. Who my boy that's still DeMar DeRozan is the mid-range king. The mid-range shot, thank you, Steph Curry, for taking all that away. Now, all the kids, all the players, everybody not just want to shoot 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. A wide open shot, 3, 3, 3. A wide open layup, now I'm going to step back and shoot the 3. Man, thank you, Steph Curry, for changing the game, no doubt. But, man, everybody is not equipped like that. Please bring back the mid-range. Guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. With this squad, we could be undefeated. Yeah, there you go. I said it. I said it. We can be undefeated. If we had a mid-range. If we had a mid-range. If we had a mid-range. Please. Man, that's a glaring hole. We don't do the mid-range. That's a big-time glaring hole. It's man. But okay, now here's the thing I want to say. Now, this whole season, Angel Reese have been giving a masterclass on how to play the big, how to play inside, how to keep that motor going, how to get your team ready to play, how to pour into your team and get them hyped to finish off the games. Angel, we want to see Angel propel to go forward, but we can't act like Angel is just a bad player, because sometimes these critiques is acting like Angel is a bad player, and she just know Angel is going through a tiny slump, just a tiny one, because her impact yesterday is the reason why we was in that game anyway when it almost slipped away. So no, Angel is not, finishing at the rim. She don't have a problem finishing at the rim. She don't have a problem, finishing layups. She don't have a problem with none of that. It's more glaring now because all the trolls are out here saying what they're saying, and they're trying to speak it into existence. Angel Reese has been balling. Angel Reese just gave us a whole 2 months of 18 to 20 points plus with the rebounds. She just showed us all that and did all that, and now just a little step back. Maybe she's tired. Maybe she's a little tired. Maybe because of her motor and everything and how she plays and the way she been playing for years, maybe she just getting worn out just a little bit. But Angel don't have a problem with finishing at the rim. I'm trying to get on her. We've been talking Angela, I can't think of her last name, but Angela, she goes to the the Atlanta Dream games, and she's a season ticket holder. And you guys have seen her before. And she said, I sit courtside at the back of the backboard. And she said, my seat is always right here. And she said 90-something% of the time when Angel is underneath that basket, she get fouled 90-something% of the time. See, Angel gets popped, her hair pulled, her arm pulled, legs pulled, waist, just like last night. And we expect her to finish all those shots. And just to be honest, we didn't finish all those shots. If Angel was like that, bro, there was no need to be in the WNBA. But Angel is like that. You know what I'm saying? But she gets fouled and they don't get called. Yesterday should have been a foul. A hack is a foul. A hack is a foul. A hack is a foul. A hack is, man, when Shaq said that to Charles Barkley, that mess was hilarious. A hack is a foul. A hack is a foul, but they didn't call it. Now I understand when she said that, at the end of the game, the referees are really not going to call that for anybody. At the end of the game, when the seconds is going down, it's just like, man, listen. It's like, come on, man. Nah. It should be called no matter what time is left on the clock. It should be called no matter how the game is going. If that person is being fouled at the end of the game, call the call. I got to do it so y'all can have because I know y'all see these photos and stuff like that, but it's like, hey, man, come on, y'all, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Regardless if it was not a shooting foul, that is a shooting foul. Angel Reese is in the act of shooting. That is a shooting foul. I want to hold somebody like that. That's a hook. AB hooking and holding in front of the refs is diabolical. Y'all cannot. How is that bias? That has nothing to do with bias. Guys, y'all been following me for how long? Y'all been following me since I started this last year. What's bias about what I'm saying? She don't have a problem. Did I not say that she needs to get better? But she don't have a problem at finishing at the reel. She needs to get better, but she don't have a. I mean, if you listen to what I'm saying, she does need to get better. We want her to get a mid-range. It's like y'all gotta listen. You listen to reply, and you listen to actually like kind of like throw partial shade or like try to keep controversy going. I speak very well. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. So, like, if you listen to what I'm saying, you will see that, bruh, that's not what it. Come on, fam. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to do better than that, man. Listen, that's how you pass school. That's how you pass to the next grade. But Angel is definitely getting fouled here. The whole arm is wrapped around this girl's waist, her torso. And you mean to tell me that we can't get that call? That's wide open. Listen, this same player pushed Angel Reese. The same player pushed Angel Reese like this and she fell. We all know Angel do not flop. Angel do not flop. So when she pushed that arm into Angel and Angel fell down and they did not call it, that was horrible refereeing. That's a glaring hole. When you put your arm into somebody and extend, that's supposed to be an automatic offensive foul. Caitlin Clark does it all the time and did not get called. When Alicia Gray did it to Caitlin, they called it an offensive foul immediately. That's why we say that these games are not officiated the same. They always have an advantage, and that's why people are getting mad and say white privilege, because Indiana gets away with a lot of stuff. Thank you, Dejanay Carrington, for that. We knew what you was talking about, love. That's what they mean by that. You can't tell me that Angel Reese should have not been at the line shooting two. All she had to do was make one, and we got the lead and the game is over. All she had to do was make one, but they didn't give it to her. So, hey, what's up? What's up? I would love to see a training class for a referee. I would like to go over there and become a referee. But see, because I'm biased for Angel Reese, I'll be calling Caitlin Clark fouls just when she started bouncing the ball. I'll be calling foul. Ain't nobody even around the girl. I'll be calling foul. What y'all gonna do? Throw me out the game? Yeah, Boston is a dirty player, but you can't tell me right here. You can't tell me right there that you don't see that arm is wrapped around. That is Angel in the act of shooting. That is a shooting foul. That is a shooting foul. Regardless how you try to look at it, how you try to overlook it. But, man, listen, I want to do this again because it's good to have people that's around you, that believes in you, that loves you, and I want to see you doing good. It's good to have that. And Alicia Gray, y'all, Alicia Gray is one of them ones. Alicia Gray is one of them ones, man. And I really appreciate her country self, man. I really appreciate it. But
some of y'all kind of surrounded Angel and we're kind of saying some words of encouragement. What are some things y'all said there and kind of some things you'll go forward in saying to encourage each other after this loss?
I mean, it happens. Like, we know any other time, like, Angel will make the shot. I mean, she knows she'll make the shot, but in that moment, you just got to encourage your teammates. Like, no one person lost us the game. It's a team effort. And just like she's with us when we're struggling, we do the same thing for Angel. I mean, it's a sisterhood. Like, we really love each other, support each other. So, I mean, I'll put everything on the line that the next time she gets a shot like that, she'll make it 100%. It's just this time she came up a little short, but I mean, I have all the faith in the world of Angel that she's going to finish her shots.
Hard fought battle tonight.
that's the type of teammate that you need on your squad. Type of teammate that notice that, hey, look, when I mess up or when we don't make everything, Angel is that first person to go over and encourage that player. Tell them to pick their head up. You know, our fan base, the Atlanta Dream fan base remind me of my team, Dallas Cowboys, man. Some of y'all remind me of Dallas Cowboys fans, man. It's scary because each and every individual on this chat that watch these shows, watch these videos, all these podcasts, everybody, all of us, myself included, and I probably mess up more than y'all. We all miss the mark sometime point of our life, all of us. And it take good friends, good parenting, good pastors, whatever, God, to help us pick ourselves back up and keep moving forward. And see, one thing I love about our fan base as well is that the least little thing, we ready to go in hard for Angel Reese. Oh, we don't play. We ready to go in hard. And the thing about it is, y'all, what I was talking to Cece, my friend Cece, about, we were saying that, you know, she said that she hates how some of us are critiquing because it sounds like how the haters be doing. But here's what has happened. The haters are doing it because they just hate Angel Reese and they're nasty. And they already put that in the atmosphere out there. So when she finally, after all these games, have a little mishap in the game and we have to talk about it, right? It sounds the same, but this is coming from love. That is coming from hate. You got to know how to decipher the two. So any true, any real, that's why when I come on all the time, that's why, forget you, T. I'm diehard, true blue Cowboy. And we just got Von Miller yesterday, boy. The Cowboys defense is a lot better because we had the worst defense last year. Von Miller, but check this out. Check this out. That's why when I come on and say, my dog acting goofy, if you're a true Angel Reese fan, if you're a true Atlanta Dream fan, when I say that, that's not saying being biased and you can't tell the truth. Love critiques for bettership. Love does not critique for hate. Love does not critique to be nasty and sickening towards a person. Love is saying that I see you all the way up here and I know you can get there. So my love is saying, hey, this is what you can do to get there. And also you can tell me what I can do to get there. That's what real friendship, that's what real support, that's what real love is. And that's what we're doing. So some of y'all are a little bit too rubber bandy. Some of y'all are too rubber bandy that you don't understand that all we're doing, and we want to see this girl go all the way up there. That's why we went out and got this. That's why we went out and got this, because we want to see Barbie go all the way. We want to hold up that trophy. We want to put on that gold jacket. That's why we do this. That's why we do this, man. See, everybody else that's haters, we honestly don't have to address the haters no more because we know they're just doing it for hate. But when the things that they do is coming to fruition, we got to say, hey, back up. Just like we do with our kids. Just like we do with our husbands and our wives. Hey, babe. Come on, we can, you know what I'm saying? We can do it. That's what we do, man. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. Get your feelings in check. That's why it's called Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast. Some of us be in our feelings way too much. Just be like, hey, man, we're legitimately critiquing like Stan Brown. Stan Brown was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? We want her to make those shots. We want her to be at her best. We want her to have all the best stats. That's what you want from the player that you represent and love the most. Man, I don't know about y'all, but Diet Coke is so good. I'm sorry. So that's why we critique this team. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm ready to move on from Pow Pow. I'm just saying. I'm ready to move on for Tahina Pow Pow. That's just me. Yeah, but let me see what Tracy's saying. Hey, Tracy, what's up, Tracy? Tracy's saying Ryan needs to step up in all games, not just against the lower seed teams. I want her to treat every game like her sneaker day game. Now, do she hate Rhyne Howard? Tracy, put in the chat. Do you hate Rhyne Howard? Tracy, put in the chat. Do you hate Rhyne Howard? I'm gonna have a conversation with Tracy right quick. Tracy, oh Tracy, oh Tracy. No, I don't. Tracy said, no, I don't. So people will say that we hate these players because we're critiquing, because when you love somebody, you don't say nothing. No, that's not true. Tracy is saying that because she wants to see the best out of Rhyne Howard. That's all. That's all we're doing. Tracy. Hey, Tracy. No, I don't. Just like with Bars and Takes. Bars and Takes, if y'all watch those videos from Bars and Takes, because some of y'all said that y'all wanted her to collab with me, and I would love to. She is so funny. But Bars and Takes turned her comments off of her video. Bars and takes. I noticed I went back because I was going to say something to her, and she turned her comments off. After she put up her video last night, Angel Reese fans, Atlanta Dream fans smoked her. Smoked her. I mean, they've been saying some stuff to her. They've been saying some stuff to her. I mean, some hateful stuff. They have deleted themselves from her podcast. They have said that they're no longer coming back. They're no longer supporting her. And she's been going back and forth with them on, I think, what is this? Either Instagram or what's the other one called? Threads. And they have been going in on her for that video she made. And all she was doing is saying that, hey, Angel, I'm talking to you. You know, I can't defend this. You know, Showtime was talking about it. People were getting mad at Showtime. And we all know that myself, Showtime, Adriz, all us, we support this girl like no other. So we gotta put our fandom in check and really see, are we really fans, or are we gonna tell the truth and be a real fan? Real fans tell the truth, you know? Real fans tell the truth. I really would have that was Twitter. Okay, that was Twitter. All right, cool. That was Twitter. I would have loved to see Jordan Sherrod in the game a lot more yesterday, especially with Canada being out. I would have loved to see that. Jordan Sherrod brings tempo and speed that Caitlin Clark can't keep up with. She has speed that Caitlin Clark cannot keep up with Jordan Sherrod. Jalen Sherrod, my bad. Thank you for that. Jalen Sherrod. She's fast. She's gritty. She's a champion. And I just don't understand why she didn't get a chance. The girl only played 8 minutes, and she opened it up in the first quarter, along with Aaliyah Knight, and they only got a taste of the game. And it's like, man, what, Coach Carr, what are you doing? Let's bring him back up, man. Let's bring him back up. No, I don't want to save this image. I want to bring him back to the stage. Coach Carr, man. Coach Carr is a player favorite. Coach Carr loved those players. Can't take that away from him. He supports those players. Not going to take that away from him. He supports and he wears their merchandise, and he really loves this team. Can't take it away. But in year number 2, Mr. Coach, Mr. Carr, that I support and I love, sir, you got to give the players, the bench players, a chance to come on and do what they got to do, man. You got to give them a chance. I will never forget that game where we were getting blown out, and that bench came in and got us back in that game to the point where we was only down 10 points and still had a chance to win the game. You got to give them a chance to actually execute in the game, man. It's like, come on, man. Give them an opportunity to go in and actually help win the game, to bring us back. It would be lovely to see that and actually give – bruh, I would have loved to see her in there. She's a pesky defensive player. She's fast. You know what I'm saying? She don't have that great of a shot, but when it goes in, it goes in. Now, there have been times that I do understand when she did miss a wide open layup and it just knocked off the backboard. I understand that because India Nabar did the same thing. Nabar did the same thing. Now, this is what I'm going to get mad at. It was over 100 of y'all in here. I only got 46 likes on this video. If you in this and it's 86 of y'all in here, I need y'all to take a moment and pause. I'm going to pause for 1 minute. I want to see these numbers go up, man. Come on, man. We having a good conversation. It's lunchtime and ain't nobody hitting the like button, man. Come on. Why y'all do me like that, man? Why y'all do your boy like that? I'm your cousin. I'm your uncle. I'm your big brother, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, y'all. I don't see nobody hitting that like button. Come on, man. 2 of y'all did. Only 2 of y'all. Come on. It's up to 48 now. Hit that like button. Come on. Boy, this Diet Coke good in the beer. Golly, boy, y'all still ain't doing it. Y'all just like, dang, man. Y'all really don't like coming over here that much, huh? Y'all just hit the like button. Just hit that bad boy. 48. 100 of y'all in here right now. 48. Dang. I don't get it, man. It's tough. This is tough. Make me not even want to do this no more. But, yeah, even the trolls. Trolls are welcome to hit the like button, trolls. Come on, trolls, hit the like button. But like I was saying, Coach Carr got to do a better job with leaving the players in there so they can actually contribute to the game. That's what you would want, man. But however, we got a tough task, a very tough task coming up on Tuesday against the Las Vegas Aces. The Las Vegas Aces destroyed us on Barbie night. They beat us the game before with a Chelsea Gray buzzer beater. And the trilogy is tomorrow. We need this win. I can't say it enough. We need this win. We got to play hard-nosed basketball. We got to go in there and play Atlanta Dream basketball. Rhyne Howard cannot afford to take no more days off. Rhyne Howard cannot afford to take no more days off. Angel Reese cannot afford to miss any other layups. And let me say this about our girl right quick. This Angel Reese right here that y'all looking at on this screen, this is the version of Angel Reese I want to see all the time. Angel Reese have a problem, and I know y'all going to agree because it's the truth. Angel Reese do not have no other responsibility like everyone else. She have to deal with, and I know she sees it, she have to deal with the haterism, so it be in her head sometimes. She knows the trolls are out there talking about the layups and stuff, and she knows that she's talked about it. It be in her head sometime. Now, this is before basketball. This is before the shot goes up. She have to deal with, hey, the efficiency they talk about, the racism they talk about, the foul that they're not going to call for me when I go up and get slapped in my face and on my back, and then the shot, and then the game of basketball. That is so unfair to a woman of this caliber. That is sad. All that she got to deal with in her mind, and you can tell when she's in her head and when she's not in her head. All that she has to deal with, and then the game of basketball transpires for her. And then she can think about basketball. Ain't that something? No other player got to deal with that. No other player got to deal with that. So all this that we see from Angel Reese, all this greatness that we are seeing from her, even on a little lackadaisical game or a little lackadaisical game winner, all this stuff that she got to deal with in her head, and then basketball. And then basketball. You know what that is? That's a woman of strength and power. And that's why we stand 10 toes down for her. That's why we stand 10 toes down for her from this day forward all the time, period. That's Angel Reese right there, man. That's the woman that I want to see all the time. Angel, and I want somebody to speak positive about Angel in the chat, because you never know. She just might see it. Angel, you are great. You're a wonderful person. You mean so much to the community. You will overcome this missed shot. You will overcome all the stupidity that the people are saying about you. You will be great. You will have your chance to redeem yourself from a game winner. You will. You're going to do great things, and you already have. Angel Reese, you are that girl. And this is the version that I want to see. Period. Absolutely. Toronto hasn't won since the species comment. No, they haven't. They haven't. Exactly. It's just not about basketball with Reese. People hate unapologetic, talented, strong black woman. Yeah, that's right. They do. They do. They do. They do. I'm from Chicago, but I want Atlanta to represent us in the East. Absolutely. Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely. Yes. Angel is a chosen warrior. What a beautiful soul. Absolutely. Now it's over 100 of y'all in here, and I looked at the numbers again right here on my phone. 66 likes. I love y'all, man. I love y'all so much. I tell you I love y'all every day because I mean it. I love y'all so much, man. If y'all don't hit that goddamn like button, but I know some up in this mug. But, man, I'm glad that y'all came out and enjoyed your lunch break with me. I got some more videos to put up before this day is over. So I'm going to round 2 of this gym. It's boxing time. I'm trying to cut down weight, and it's so hard being in the 40s and doing it, man. But I thank y'all for hanging out with your boy and looking at these glaring holes. I honestly believe we can beat the Aces. We just got to play smart, no turnovers, you know, and we just got to do what's right, man. And y'all hit that like button, because if there's 40 trolls in here, hey, 40 trolls, Hey, hit that like button and stop playing with me, man. Come on, 40 trolls. If you're a true Angel Reese fan, a true Atlanta Dream fan, true Chicago Sky fan, hit that like button. It ain't gonna hurt you. It's doing this right here. Bump. That's it. That's all. That's all. Bump. And you know what this kind of reminds me of? When I get booked for shows and stuff like that, and people, I tell them I deposit and, I do Zelle, Cash App or whatever. And all you got to do is hit about four numbers and hit send. And that's all you got to do. And be like, well, let me get home and get settled. And then I send it to you. Like, you literally just text me 49 characters when all you had to do was type 5 characters and hit send right there. I be like, man, y'all a trip. But man, I got to go. I love you too. Thank you, Stephanie. Good Lord. Now, you know what? That just made my day. Stephanie Dallas, that just made my day. Because I tell y'all every day that I love y'all, man. And I ain't no simp. That's my last name. Simp 7 Entertainment. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. And to find out that Frank White is a black dude. They go Frank White, y'all. They go Frank White, man. It ain't even fun talking to Frank no more since I found out that he black and he a grown man. All right, man. Listen, I love y'all, Frank. Yeah, I hear you, Frank. Yeah, Frank a black dude. Frank called in the show last night. Frank had a good long conversation with us, man. That's funny. Yeah, Frank a black dude. But man, I love y'all. I'm gonna go hit this gym up again, man. I'll talk to y'all later. And I want to do another one of these tonight. So y'all be ready for that tonight. We will talk more. Some things that I want to cover so far outside of basketball. So we're going to have a good time, man. All right, y'all have a blessed day too, man. Peace. Out of here.